Following several high-profile cases in which people died during their interactions with the police, the call for officers to wear body cameras is on the rise.
We should make sure every police department in the country has body cameras.
But cops with mandatory cameras is nothing new. In fact, the Dashcam has been around for decades. Long before body-worn cameras were part of a national debate, police had been tinkering with using the lens to crack down on crime. A popular science article featured a California officer with a camera on his dashboard in 1939. And the next year, a Los Angeles Times story describes a 35mm camera recording through a hole cut in a police vehicle's roof. By the 60s and 70s, damaging a cop car would no longer be necessary. By the 1980s, officers were recording on VHS, some mounting their own personal camcorders on the dashboard. Among the early pioneers, retired Ohio officer Bob Surgenor, who, in 1988, built a mount out of an old child's seat and recorded this police chase.
All right! I was more worried about whether or not my camera was working than if we caught the suspects. During the entire chase, I kept checking the footage meter on the camera, and when I did get back to the station, the chief did say, "This is probably a little bit of history. I don't think we've ever had anything like this before on tape."
Mothers Against Drunk Driving would become a big supporter of using the Dashcam to record evidence of intoxicated drivers.
Would you recite the alphabet for me as fast as you can?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P.
Okay, is that it?
MAD went so far as to actually fund cameras for law enforcement, and insurance companies also pitched in.
Drunk drivers, they're a danger to themselves and everyone else, but proving their guilt is sometimes hard. So hard that some authorities are catching them on videotape.
Handheld camcorders would soon make way for dedicated systems with the VCR stored in the trunk. A pivotal moment came in 1991 when a Texas constable's deadly ambush was caught on camera. It's believed to be the first case of a law enforcement officer's death being recorded on a dashcam. That footage helped lead to the arrest of his murderers and is still shown to officers in training today. The 90s also brought a wave of racial profiling allegations. As new laws were established to prohibit such behavior during traffic stops, departments increasingly turned to the dashcams for evidence. By 2007, 61% of local police departments would have cameras in patrol cars, according to the Department of Justice. Over the years, the dashcam has shrunk in size and seen a dramatic improvement in image and audio quality. Today's dashcams can automatically start recording with certain triggers, such as when an officer's vehicle hits a high speed. But despite all that change, when it comes to cops and cameras, many issues remain the same.
Some are crying out for body cameras. Is this just yet one more gimmick, or is it a crucial tool?
While it's tempting to look at any given video as definitive proof of what happened, law enforcement experts say context is a huge issue. For example, one camera angle might tell one story, but if you have a second angle, it might paint a very different picture. Also, cameras come with a wide range of privacy concerns, and sometimes the law is pretty vague. Cost is another hurdle, and not just the cameras themselves. Data storage is a big expense, especially for cash-strapped districts.
This is the brains of the unit.
Although cameras have not become a be-all and end-all solution, they are an extremely valuable tool for law enforcement. A dashcam study initiated in 2002 by the International Association of Chiefs of Police found that an overwhelming majority of officers having used dashcams don't want to patrol without them. 58% of prosecutors reported a reduction in the time they spent in court. And officers were exonerated 93% of the time in cases in which video evidence was available. Studies conducted more recently on body cams echo this data. Whether it's through the lens of a dashboard cam, body camera, or cell phone, these days cops are increasingly taking a starring role, letting the world see all sides of law enforcement, including the tragic, the brave, and, well, the goofy.
Hey NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.